All right, it is a beautiful day. Many of you guys maybe already know where we are, and that is the thrift store. It is going to be an amazing day. Welcome home, Rat Pack. Marcus here. I am here with Karina.
Hi.
And you guys already know what it is from the title of this video. We are thrifting. Yes, thrifting is back in 2025. This is our second thrift store video of 2025 already. It's only been, we're not even a whole month into it yet. We are going to be doing so much thrifting, flea market hunting. We're gonna be doing some trips this year. It is going to be the year of the hunt. So I hope you guys are as excited for it as I am. We're gonna be going into one of our favorite thrift store locations. We have not been to this one in 2025 yet. It is one of the best thrift stores in this entire area. And of course, we're gonna be looking for everything we love on this show. Anything in regards to animation or nostalgia. If you're looking for Disney, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, or our beautiful man, just as a sponge. And of course, we're gonna be trying to save as much money as we can. We're gonna be picking up everything. Hopefully we get it for a way lower price than it retail goes for, and then check out everything we get back to the Cartoon Cavern to see whether it was worth it or not worth it. But without any further ado, you ready to go?
Yeah.
I said, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
I need it one more time. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
One additional more time. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, and thank you so much to all of you guys that have been so concerned about us over here in Southern California. As you guys can see, beautiful blue sky right now. Where we are is actually only 15 minutes away from like the fires and stuff. It does smell like smoke. It is a scary situation. Everything is just a waiting game right now, but so far we have been unaffected for the most part. Heart goes out to everybody that is going through crazy stuff right now in this situation. But I did want to let you guys know that I am all right and very, very grateful for that and grateful for your guys' support. But let's go ahead and get on in here and let's see what they got. It is very crowded today, so hopefully we can find some good stuff. We're gonna go to two stores. Already a really cool piece. You have this locker right here. I always like the way lockers look. It's got like a very nostalgic vibe for me. Growing up, I had lockers like as far back as like elementary school. I know a lot of people only had them in like high school or like middle school, but I think even in elementary school we had lockers. So this would be sick if we painted it orange. But it takes up too much space and it's not a Nickelodeon licensed product. All right, so we are looking in the back here. Sometimes I check here to see what they've got. This is kind of like, you know, stuff that they assume has some more value. So you do have to pay up a little bit back here, but sometimes there's some really cool stuff that they just don't put out on the shelves. I'm not seeing anything that I need to grab. What did you say, Simba?
Cinnamon roll.
Oh, Karina's looking at the cinnamon roll down there that's dressed as Mario. Ryan can crop us in there. I like the Rhyhorn right there. I don't know, it's just kind of a unique plush. You don't see Rhyhorn every day. I think if I'm looking at it, it says like 15 bucks or something like that, but I might ask about the Rhyhorn. What else do we see? They've got some Funko Pops up there too, you guys can see. I'll zoom in so you guys can see them a little bit better. We got a few up there. There's Firelord Ozai. There's a few that are pretty cool, but none that I need for the collection. But I do think I'm gonna ask about that Rhyhorn. But let's go look on the other side. Maybe I missed something. I mean, I don't know how many people even grew up watching Care Bears. I mean, I think more of it's just people think they're really cute. I mean, they definitely are. But that is a massive stuffed in Care Bear there. It does not look like a comfortable position. His back is probably killing him. I'm also gonna grab the baby brats right here. I thought it was a really cool pickup for only $12.99 too. It's a pretty good price. I'm gonna take it. All right, I was gonna look at the DVDs, but it's a little bit crowded over there right now. So let's go ahead and look at the books and see if we can find anything cool, and then we'll go back over there once they're they're done with what they're looking at. Nothing too crazy here in the books. I mean, of course, you got your classic little mini Paw Patrol guides. We got Bob. Bob's always good. Bob's Busy World. Hey, we all got a busy world, Bob. It's not all about you. You got Baby Sharks. Every time I pick up the Nickelodeon logo, it's always Baby Sharks or freaking Paw Patrol. And that's why I have so much hatred in my heart for them. All right, let's see down here. I don't think there's anything really. What is this? Dr. Seuss. It's pretty rough in the book section right now. But what we can look at is over here. These are like the graphic novels. Oh yeah, I already see some cool stuff here. Oh yes, they have a Steven Universe. Camp Pining or Pinning? What is that? Pinning or Pining? I don't know. Camping play. Very cool Steven Universe book. We'll grab that. And whether I'm getting it for myself or for our Whatnot streams, either way it goes towards the collection. So whenever I see anything fun that people will like or I will like, I pick it up. You got some of the DC Bombshells. I see some more though. There's a lot of Wonder Woman. Somebody just donated their whole Wonder Woman collection here. There's so much wonderful woman. There's the Simpsons comics here. Get some fancy book learning. That is awesome. So a new Simpsons trade here, as well as Big Brilliant Book of Bart Simpson. We're gonna grab those two too. They are, oh, that is pricey, $7.99. Okay, we might leave those. How much was that one? Okay, the Steven Universe one was $4.99, but freaking $7.99, we are not grabbing that. All right, so we grabbed at least one, the Steven Universe book. Oh, the Loud House, that's actually one I need for the collection. I don't think I have this 3-in-1. It is $4.99 though. We'll get this as a maybe for right now. Nickelodeon Loud House. Okay, so in the DVDs, I mean, there is this. I do have this one already, the Spongebob movie collection with the regular movie and the Sponge Out of Water. But I think they're $5 at Walmart. It's $3 here. If anything, I'll get this just so we can give it away to one of you guys. Their Nickelodeon stuff I see is they have Yo Gabba Gabba, so we're gonna leave that. I mean, they have Ant Bully, which is technically connected to Jimmy Neutron. But other than that, I think we could probably move on from the media stuff for right now. Down this long path of clothes, Karina's already looking at the plushies and toys and stuff, so it's just you and I for right now as we look around this area before we get over there. She's doing a little bit of extra looking just because you never know, we might miss something if somebody doesn't get over there quick. But I did see this little Tweety hat here with the headphones on there. I love that. That is so cute. Only, how is this? $5.99, which is like pink. I don't even know if I've ever seen them have that color before. I don't know if that's half off or not. If it's half off, I might pick this one up, but depends. The HSM hat is really cool. You got Troy Bolton over there, Corbin Blue over here. Look, man, he's the cool as it gets. He's spinning a basketball on his finger mid-photo. The Minions beanie here. I don't think anything else really we need. They have Grogu. A few cool ones. Blue Spider-Man, the elusive, shiny blue Spider-Man. And then another Minions hat for Mitchell. I feel like this is Mitchell's day more than it is mine. We got another Minions Mitchell item. All right, so let's see. We are in the toy section. Usually the best section. Hopefully we can find something cool. All right, so I'm looking through the mini plushies here, and oh my goodness, look at how cute this Tommy is with his little hoodie. That is so good. That is a great find. Okay, Tommy's coming with us. Oh, that is so cute. That's one of the Find the Beauty. That is super cute. I love that. That's
Inside.
I think it's by Funko too. Oh, Find the Beauty inside. Okay, I thought you just said Find the Beauty. I was like, well, there you are. Right? All right. Oh, look at this, Karina. This is like, this looks like a bag made for you. It's got Hello Kitty in there. All these pink, light pink pastel things. There's a lot of stuff. Let's see what else here. Oh, a Daphne. I mean, she's a little rough, but it's only $2.99. I think if we can get that tag off her head, it might actually work out pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and say, well, oh no, don't do the Wednesday to her. Go ahead and take that one. We'll take him. What is this knockoff freaking Dragon Tales Ram Dragon thing? This is Eeyore, but I believe this is the talking Eeyore. We bring Winnie the Pooh items for every single stream, so I have to grab Eeyore so we can get him too. He's so, he's actually happy for once, man. It's like his, it's like Squidward's Band Geeks episode where he finally is happy, but for Eeyore, his best day ever. All right, what else? We got Grumpy Bear here. We got Mario. We got Luigi. Ooh, the Lola Bunny is not bad. I like that. That's from the new Space Jam though, so we don't represent it. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. Yeah, you get out of here, okay? You get that OG '90s Toon Squad jersey on, or I'm done.
Oh my god, what happened?
Looks like the evolution didn't fully process. The American hero, the bald eagle, in its primal form. What the heck is all the minions today? Okay, and here we have a bunch of, just for our mystery, you guys know I like to have these little mystery bags. I see we have, I think that's one of the Haunted Mansion ghosts there, as like a keychain, which is cool. We have Sully in there, a few of these like, what are they called? The Tsum Tsums, I think. We're gonna go ahead and take this bag. Ooh, the Reindeer Scooby. That is so freaking good. Okay, we're grabbing Reindeer Scooby. What is Orange Hair Gara doing here? Let's see here, we got Grizz with a carrot, of all things. Another Scooby. Look at this Scooby. It's Scooby in a freaking yoga, like in a freaking, what is it called, a tuga? It's like an ancient Greek Scooby with the Julius Caesar hairpiece there. I love that one. That's another one we're grabbing. You guys are probably gonna tell me some other stuff that I missed, but I'm trying to grab everything that I see here. Karina found Littlefoot. He's got a little damage on his little foot. Look at his eyelashes, bro. Freaking how much? $10? I really like him though. I think that's still worth grabbing. Go ahead and throw him in the cart. That's so cute. Oh, and I missed it with you guys. I grabbed this too. You guys who don't know, I collect Disney Big Feet plushies. I have a lot of them. Like not all of them, but a bunch of them. So this one I don't have is the Donald one. I'm waiting till I have like 20 of them to do a video on it. I feel like I have like 11 or something, but now we have 12. They're still all up here to look at and stuff, but I always have the best luck in this little bin down here because I think most people don't really want to crouch down here and go through them. So I'm gonna keep looking here. We got a Raphael. He's pretty beat up. I'm gonna leave him. You know, we're looking for Mikey. Ooh, a little rainbow Garfield. For $3.99. I'm interested what is Peach, because they've never had Peach as a color. Like, is Peach on sale? So let us know if Peach is 50% off. I would take him for $2. I'll take him. Ooh, another Scooby down here, and he's only $2 as well. I don't have this Scooby either. That one is cute. We are freaking finding so many plushies today, guys. What the heck? There's a Pokeball plushie, for $4 now. It's got the Pokemon branding, so therefore it's always gonna be kind of pricey. Okay, but I think that might be it for this one. Oh, there's another little baby Garfield here. This one's $5 though. This is the one you got at the movie theater. I think for $5 we'll leave him. There's a Squirtle in here, but again, $5, and it's not like the best Squirtle ever. There's this guy though, he's really cute with this carrot. Why has everybody got a carrot today? Even Snoopy's got a carrot, fat and short carrot, but a carrot, definitely a carrot. Oh, there's a Shadow. Oh my gosh, what is this? I feel like I've seen this. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this so much in my childhood, but I have no clue what he is from or where he is from. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this one, but very familiar. All right, last bin I'm looking in. Oh, there's the little freaking celery guy, or like broccoli or Brussels sprout guy from VeggieTales. And he talks too, I think. Oh yeah, we're grabbing you, man. Look at our cart already. We already found so much freaking stuff. What the heck? There's a little freaking Tigger like golf tee, I think, holder, or maybe a puppet. I'm not really sure what he's supposed to be, but cute. Okay, I think that's it for our bins here. I mean, I hate to say that's it because that was incredible. We got Tweety down there with like a little freaking lovey blanket, very cute. All right, I think we're done with the bins here. Let's go look at the big plushies on top. Dang, man, this is freaking Batflick here, freaking the buffest Batman ever. He's like a Hulk energy. What is this back here? This bear looks so familiar, but I don't know. Is that a Big Feet for... Oh my gosh, this is the Big Feet for Baymax. What the heck? Oh my gosh, we found 2 Big Feet in one video. Holy cow. This is the Big Feet for Baymax. Yeah, like how are we getting so lucky with these today? It's a little dirty, but I mean, he is all white, you know? Yeah, we're throwing it. Look at the cart. What the frick, man? What? Oh my gosh.
Marcus say I look like Thomas the Tree.
No, I never said that.
This is me, guys.
I never said that. All right, who is this? I'm trying to find out who this bear is back here. Oh, it's the Icy Bear. That's who he is. I knew he was familiar, but I was trying to find this guy. It's the Icy Bear. I was trying to see who this was. He was familiar, but we'll leave him behind. All right, so we are heading out of here. What a freaking haul today, guys. Okay, we gotta pay for all this stuff, unfortunately, and then we can head back to the cavern. All right, we are out of here. Karina is holding all the bags, and I'm holding this one. She always does this. Makes you look like a jerk. Oh, look at that guy, that jerk with the freaking camera. Holding the camera, not holding any bags. All right, so it is loaded up. What a freaking day. Let's head on into the car. So I just wanted to give like a little moment of respect for everybody in Southern California right now. You know, there's a lot of craziness going on in the world as a whole, but this is what's, you know, around me. So it's very notable, I guess. We actually talked to an older lady in there. She was asking if like we had found like pops for like a K-pop group. And I was like, no, you know, we haven't seen anything like that. I was like, yeah, if we found something, I would, because we had a bunch of plushies in the cart. So she was like, you guys have been looking at all the plushies. If you guys had seen those, you guys, you know, probably would be able to know and save me some looking, basically. And you know, she was like, yeah, my granddaughter, she collected like a bunch of this K-pop stuff, and her entire collection burned down in the fires that are going on right now. And it was just like, felt like a freaking punch to the chest, because it's like, as a collector myself, I cannot even imagine like the pain of losing like, you know, something you've been working on for so long, maybe, or, you know, so much time and money you've invested into it, and something that ultimately, beyond the time and money that you love, just kind of being up in flames. You know, I've just been praying and hoping and that nothing will come our direction. But you know, at the end of the day, nobody should have to go through that. Nobody deserves that. That's just like unfathomable like situation for anybody to go through. And I just wanted to give a moment of respect to everybody out there, all of my California neighbors. Just know that I love you guys. I appreciate you guys that are supporting the show, and for anybody affected by this fire and stuff like that, my condolences. And I don't really know what else I could say other than just everybody stay safe out there. All right, let's head back to the cavern. We're gonna change it back to a positive note because that's what you're here for. But because I rarely ever talk about anything going on in the world, but when it's something so close to me, like I said, I just cannot ignore it. And I feel like it's worth talking about and at least letting you guys know how I'm doing and how I feel about the situation. So to the cavern, let's check out everything and see whether it was worth it or not worth it. I mean, that was a fantastic hunt. Okay, so we are back here in the cavern. It is like freaking 11 o'clock at night. I'm filming this. It took me a little while to get everything going. I had to take care of a couple errands, but I have all this stuff. I got it out the car and we are gonna go through it together. Of course, you guys know how this goes. We are gonna start off with our mystery bags. So we didn't get too many of them at this store. We got about 4 of them, I think. Yeah, 4 in total. But I did film another video right after that one at another thrift store that you'll be seeing probably later this week or next week. And we got so many bags at that location, like some insane bags. So, I mean, this was just a crazy thrifting day, like one of the best thrifting days, I would say of the year, but so far the year has been very, very brief. So, I mean, the best of the year, probably one of the best of last year too. But let's take a look at our bags here. We got a couple good ones. So this one right here it was $3. They introduced a new color on us, peach.
Peach, you're so cool.
They never had peach in their rotation before, but I guess they figured why not throw another confusing color in there along with yellow and red. Let's have, oh, and orange. Let's have peach. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. I grabbed it for 2 figures in particular. One of them is this right here. This is Kyogre. This is Primal Kyogre though. This is from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I'm sure it's probably not too pricey just because of the fact that it is like a McDonald's toy, but it was just too fun to leave behind. 2015 Pokemon. And they also have this right here. He's missing his little rocket that he shoots, but this is Latias, because in the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you can actually use Latias to fly around the actual map. I grabbed them for these 2. I wouldn't be shocked if these are together or you know, just one of them is worth more than $3. Again, the worth it and not worth it really only matters if it's something that I'm not adding to the collection. If I'm adding it to the collection, it's a worth it either way. Plus, anything that we get that I don't add to the collection, we end up putting on our shop or over on our whatnot streams. So I do like to know at least the general values of stuff, because that means I'll be able to hopefully at least get that out of the item to be able to put that money back into the collection. That's kind of how we fund things here. But that was our first, I mean, let's not, okay, sorry, Iron Man. Let's not forget Iron Man here. We got the rolling Iron Man. And I say rolling because he has wheels on the bottom. So if you want to fly real low as Iron Man, kind of scrape up his arc reactor, his screwdriver arc reactor up there a bit, you can. What even is this? There's this Activision toy. Ryan, pop up. What is this from? I'm gonna guess like Tony Hawk, like some kind of Tony Hawk Pro Skaters like knockoff toy. I don't know. It gives me Tony Hawk vibes, but I have no clue. This is Activision. And then a player for the Raiders. So overall, that wasn't probably the best bag here. Maybe one of these Pokemon figures will add up to that, but I just thought they were fun. So just after checking them out, just the Kyogre sold for $10. I think because they didn't really make a lot of Primal Kyogre figures. They make a lot of Kyogre ones, but still a pretty cool thing. And I think he shoots water. This one though, he sells for $10 too, the Latios, but he's missing his little rocket. So without his little mouth rocket, you can see down his pile right there. You see the spring. Without his little mouth rocket, let's just say we'll minus him and we'll give it, I feel like it's a little bit overly generous, but let's just go ahead and give this lot $10. I think it was worth it for sure. And maybe we'll be a little bit more frugal on some of our other items. Next bag here I paid $4 for. It came with this, which is, I'm pretty sure from the Lone Ranger movie, which like, I don't know, shout out to like the 4 people that have probably seen that movie. I actually haven't seen that movie, but it's missing the other figures for it. I did pick it up though for this Penelope and also Ralph here. I love Wreck-It Ralph so much. Sometimes I get confused and I think Wreck-It Ralph is a Pixar movie, but it is definitely not a Pixar movie. It is probably my favorite of the Disney animated movies that are not Pixar. Because if I add Pixar, then there's a lot maybe above it. But not including those, I would probably say Wreck-It Ralph is up there with my favorites. I mean, Big Hero 6 is awesome, but I gotta go with Wreck-It Ralph. I mean, you get so many cool cameos in that movie. I mean, Sonic is in it. Sonic is in freaking Wreck-It Ralph.
Whatever you do, don't die.
Okay, and these guys go for $15 as a pair. I mean, I basically got all the figures for $1 each. $15 for just Wreck-It Ralph and also for Penelope. Syndrome goes for about $8 too. But like I said, it's a little heavy on the Pokemon. Let's just go ahead and let's do $15 for all of them, including the Lone Ranger one. $15 for the whole lot there. So we're at $25 right now. I think in total I paid at the first store like $100. So I mean, we are getting really, really close already. It was a fantastic day. Next mystery bag here. So this one's $5. I know it's gonna be worth it, likely for sure, but I really don't care if it's worth it or not. This is Vector here from the Sonic series. You gotta love Vector. I mean, he's a crocodile in a hedgehog's world. Those guys haven't played many of the games. Like, he appears in a surprising amount of Sonic games, and you can actually play many of the same maps with him, and it's like he's so much more big and clunky comparatively to Sonic, but somehow he's just as fast as many of the characters in those same levels. And he has like one of the smallest vehicles in Sonic Ride too. And this guy goes for, at the minimum, I mean, honestly, most of the ones that's all sold, we're selling for $20 to $24 because characters like Vector, they usually get printed a bunch of, and that's something I've learned with collecting in general, is any type of collectible figures, whether it's Funko Pop, action figures, heck, t-shirts, plushies, the characters that they don't make a lot of, the characters that are kind of odd, or maybe people that love them, but they just don't really, they're not like the main guy, those are usually the ones that become the most expensive. So characters like Vector, they get one run and then they're done. So I can see why he's a little bit pricey, but the cheapest one I found was sold for $15, so we're gonna go ahead and add $15 for Vector. A really cool piece here. All right, so next up here we have our last bag. This was $3. It's got a bunch of little plushies in it. It looked fun. Will it be worth it? I can't say I know for sure on this one. We have this freaking unicorn keychain here. I hate when horses have two-leg body styles. It's so uncomfortable. Like, why are you standing on your back legs? It's like an uncanny horse valley. And then we've got the baby shark fish, I'm pretty sure. What I grabbed it for was this right here. This is a wishable for the Hatbox Ghost from the Haunted Mansion. This is a ghost that I believe only appears in the California or the Disneyland variation of the Haunted Mansion, but he played a major role in the recent Haunted Mansion movie, so he's kind of grown in popularity. And then we also have some of these Tsum Tsums, which have these, this one that's really like, oh man, it looks like it was soaked in apple juice or something worse. I'm gonna go and put that one down, but it's a freaking Monsters Inc. one. You got Han Solo, C-3PO, we got Sully, and we got Mike, but why does Mike, you can barely see his horn. He just looks like a pool ball, honestly. All right, to be honest, Tsum Tsums, most of the time, they're not really worth anything unless they have the tags and they're brand spanking new. And even then, they're pretty cheap. I can promise you this stupid inside out octopus we find everywhere is for sure worthless. And then he's our hope. Let's find out if he's more than $3. I think he is. And yes, like I said, just spit on my back and call me Shirley, or I don't know what the saying is, but don't spit on my back. We got the Hatbox Ghost, and he last recent sell for Hatbox Ghost, $30 plus $6 shipping. So definitely worth it. We're adding $30 and all the Tsum Tsums can be free, okay? That's worth it. We are at $5. We're already halfway of our money picked up there. Boom. And that was just a bag. Okay, so let's keep looking here. So I got some DVDs, some media. That's where we went also, like right at the beginning. I grabbed the Steven Universe Camp Pining Play. So it looks like in the book, the characters come together to like recreate a play. Well, they recreate an anime as a play, and it's just kind of them getting everything together to make their play happen. And you even get freaking Garnet here in full-fledged Sandy Cheeks cosplay. $4 for that book. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I know a lot of people over on our streams love Steven Universe, so I think it's definitely worth it. And also the Spongebob movie, I can say this is definitely a draw item, so we'll give it a draw on screen. I just got this because it's cheaper than what it costs at Walmart, and I'm gonna give it away for free over on my Whatnot streams. A lot of Sponge lovers over there, so somebody who doesn't have the movie or does, you just want the sealed copy, can win this guy. Okay, so the most active selling Steven Universe book sold for $90. $90. I mean, Steven Universe stuff in general can usually be pretty pricey, but yes, $90. Another one's $122. The cheapest one that is available on the internet though is $44. So you can't lose when you're having fun. You don't want to be that guy who's just like not even enjoying their time because they're just trying to criticize every single thing and look for the highest value item. Of course you want to try and get your money's worth, but a lot of times the best stuff you find is when you're just having fun and keeping the hunt moving. So I mean, freaking, we're just gonna give, I feel like it's just way overpriced. Let's just go ahead and say $30, even though I can show you a shot of the most recent sale being $90 and pretty much none of them listed anything below that. Let's go do $30 though, just to get us closer to that $100 price tag. Next up here we have is the Bratz Baby. So this one right here, I got it because I thought it was fun. It's $15 or $12.99. I just got it because I thought it was fun. We don't pick up a lot of Bratz stuff on the channel very often. This is Fiona, very, very cute. She's got her own little backpack there with like a glowworm as a plush. And then she's got a freaking chain necklace with a baby bottle on it. You know, we always like to mix it up over on our streams too. You know, just to have a little bit of something for everybody. I thought it was a really fun pickup, so I grabbed it for 12 bucks. Okay, but now for the funnest of parts, because now we are getting to the bags galore of just epic plush today. Okay, so the plush is some of my favorite stuff to look at. And yes, I am working on the next plush roulette. Okay, guys, I have already been working on it. I've got about 6 bags collected for the next plush roulette. I need 4 more. Every time we go to the store, I pick up a couple of the best ones I can find to kind of get a stack of 10 rather than just getting any 10. I feel like this is the best way to get the best bags. So I will have that video coming down the line. But let's take a look. Man, so many big feet today. So I did not have this Daffy Duck big feet. Some of the big feet can be, I love them so much. They are so freaking cute. And I plan to eventually get a shelf that goes around the entire length of my room and just have, not this room, but my other room, my bedroom, and just have these big feet plushies just going around the entire thing. They're so cozy and just cute. So they got the big freaking feet. So they all look like this sitting on the shelf. I love them so freaking much. So we have this one. And then Rocky Raccoon. I don't even really like Guardians of the Galaxy that much. I mean, like, I like it, but I mean, as much as like an average person who's seen it once, you know? But he's so much cuter in big feet form. Oh, man. This one, he couldn't flip you off even if he wanted to. So we have 2, count them, 2 brand new big feet to the collection. We got a few different pieces here. I have the Believe in Santa Scooby-Doo plushie here from Universal Studios. I don't think this one is like super pricey, or sorry, not Universal Studios, from Warner Brothers store back in the 90s. Just an amazing piece. He still even has the little like hook right here where they have them hanging up in the Warner Brothers store. I grabbed this guy because he was half off, so I got him for $1.99. This little rainbow wild sherbet Garfield. And then, like I said, I always love getting some Pooh stuff. This is the original Tigger right here for only $2. So we'll price this whole bag real quick and we'll move on to the next one. But man, what a freaking rush, man. I'm the most happy, as you can clearly tell, by these right here, man. Look at them. Look at them. Freaking Ryan, zoom in. I just want to squish them together till they explode. They're so cute. Especially Donald here. I don't know if I called him Daffy at any point during the length of this video, but you know you've done that before, okay? It happens. Donald. Okay, so we checked them all out. Like I said, oh my God, my voice. You know, there's a lot of smoke in the air recently, okay? Give my voice a break, all right? It's not, what I was gonna say is it's not just me that collects the big feet plushies. It's actually a pretty collectible, like, plush line from Disney. There are some that are ridiculously cheap and some that are pretty expensive. Like, if you can find the Boo one from Monsters, Inc., she's like $80. The Daffy one goes for about 15 bucks and Rocket goes for about 20, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you compare that to like your average, you know, just like run-of-the-mill Disney plush, usually they're like less than 10 bucks. So the fact that they're even more than like 10 bucks kind of is because of the fact that they're collectible. And they're freaking precious, okay? So we got those right there priced up. We got about 15, we'll just go and do 30 for both of them together. Okay, and then Scooby, on the best day of his life, he goes for about like 15. That's like, you know, the day, like the month before Christmas, like November. The worst day of his life is like July. He goes for about 10 bucks. I'm gonna go ahead and say, just because these two cover them so well, you know I like to be extra frugal on our price to make sure we get an honest but strong price. Let's just go ahead and do all 3 of these guys for free and these two will still cover them. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, the Tigger actually went for 10 bucks, but I'm not even gonna count him, all right? And he's freaking awesome too. All right, next plush bag. I know I overpaid for this one like crazy, but I don't even care. We got Rhyhorn. I'm pretty, okay, they cut the tag off of him, but just by the quality, I can tell this one is licensed. You just don't see, whenever I see a Pokemon that I don't see every single day, I grab it no matter what. Whether I add it for my collection or I put it over to our shop, I go ahead and grab it because I will never forget the day that I was at that very same thrift store and I filmed me walking past 3 Pokemon Center exclusive plushies from like 2012, 2014, something like that, and they were worth like $100 each, and I didn't know until I read the comments and you guys told me. So I tried to pick them up. The only reason I didn't pick it up was because freaking Golisopod. Did you look at this Pokemon and does anything about him look pleasurable about as a plush? He looks ridiculously sharp. So I didn't want him as a plush, but I mean, he still would have been a nice pickup. But Rhyhorn, I would be even willing to keep him if not. He's just sick. And this, believe it or not, is actually the first Pokemon ever designed. When they were working on the Pokemon games, the first design they had completely like finalized before working on the game hardcore was the design for Rhyhorn. All right, and then, oh yeah, let's keep moving with the Scoobies here. I do not have this one in my collection. This is the Toga Scooby. Do they still do Toga parties? I mean, who here has actually been to a Toga party? The only reason I know what a Toga party is because 90s and 2000s televisions always had Toga parties. Like I think there was one in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I feel like there was like a Drake and Josh or some other movie that had a Toga party too. There was just so many movies that had Toga parties. I thought like, oh, assuredly this is something I'm gonna do when I get older. Never got a Toga. Never really had many parties either, but that's more of a me thing. Before this gets sad, let's check out the Scooby again. All right, so we got Toga Scooby there with collar and his little Julius Caesar hairpiece there. And a lot of people don't know, this is you never know what you're gonna get on Comfort Cartoons, all right? You're gonna get a history lesson. Thing that he wears, this wreath, I heard that they had to make his wreath, Julius Caesar's, every single day because it would go bad. And the thing is that he wore it because he was going bald. So in their culture, like, you know, being bald, like losing your hair was like considered weak and frail, like you're dying, you know, and he was going, you know, it was genetic. So he decided he was going to make this crown thing to show his stature of power and to protect him from lightning bolts. But in reality, it was to slowly cover his head as he proceeded to get bald. And then he could just accept it because he had this crown thing and that showed his power. And then other people were like, man, that's some drip. That's a nice freaking, look at them head leaves. That's nice. And then everybody was like, oh, I want to be powerful, rich, and well garnished, so I'm gonna get one. And then boom, people got one. Okay, there's no lesson, all right? Toga, let's stick with that. Toga. All right, next item. All right, next up here, we got Eeyore. Eeyore here, I don't know if he's got batteries in him. I mean, if they are, they're probably very, very dead. When I get the shots of him, we'll test him out. But the Winnie the Pooh, the talking Pooh, is pretty sweet. It doesn't seem like he's got a motor in his mouth. The Pooh had like an actual motor where his mouth moved, his eyes turned. It was honestly kind of scary. Very Five Nights at Freddy-esque, but this one doesn't seem like it's that detailed. He looks just electronic enough to still be cute. And he was only $5, so we'll price him with Toga Scooby here at the end. And then the final big feat we got his Baymax. And look at him. Like, they look kind of weird when you're holding him up because their feet are so big, but when you sit him down, that's amazing. My man's freaking smooth like Mr. Clean, ice white like a freaking 2009 Apple product, and got them big freaking feet. He needs to be washed probably, like, I don't know if I can use bleach on him because he's got a lot of black on him and gray too, but I mean, he's got to be clean for sure, and hopefully a lot of the like overall dirt comes off of him. Nothing stain like though. It's all just like general dirt. So we'll price him up, but we also got this right here too. I know this isn't probably like super valuable or anything, but it was only $3 and I still got the tag on it. We got Daphne here. Let's see if I take this little staple off. Does her hair now adjust? There we have her. She's starting to, you know, she looks a little bit more normal now. She definitely also needs like a little smacking around to get some of that dust off and a little bit of a freaking spa day to clean up a little bit. But other than that, I mean, she's pretty cute and only $3. You would have spent way more than that trying to win her in a claw machine, unless you're one of those freaking gods. One of those people that can just, oh, I just tried my luck at the claw machine today and boom, I just won 3 things. And Marcus is gonna see me when he's walking out the Denny's. Oh, it just so happened that Marcus was walking out and I won 3 prizes. Oh, I know he was paid to be there. Every time I leave anywhere, I see people winning the claw machine. And I know you're just a shill. They bought you out to make me try it. But besides that, great deal. It's late, okay? Give me a break. If anybody's been here for a while, you know, they get a little weirder when Marcus has been up too late. But next up here we have is the Skelemal. So this is, I remember the whole branding for this plush line. They sold these at Hot Topic. I remember the signs and everything. They said, just because we're dead doesn't mean we don't need love too. Skelemals. And they were dead pets. So you could get like a cat, a dog. This one is a dead bunny rabbit. And you know, you could add it to your plush collection just like you would your typical rabbit or, you know, bear plushie. But they were dead. You know, very fitting. So very cute. I don't know. I think it's a very cute idea for a plush line. I think they've actually had quite a resurgence. This one seems to be a vintage one, but I think they actually have some products now because they've kind of just come back into popularity that you can pick up. But now that we have all 3 of those out, let's check out the prices for all of these guys here and we'll go on to our next bag. I think doing it a bag at a time will kind of be easier for me to manage it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So $25 on average to $20 for the Ask Me Anything Eeyore. That is his name. The Baymax goes for about $25. Again, we're gonna go ahead and do 20 and 20. I paid $5 for Eeyore and I paid $4 for Baymax here. The Toga Scooby, he sells for about 10 bucks. We're gonna go ahead and just say he's free too. And this guy goes for $20 as well. So 3 freaking plushies for $20 each. So 60 bucks a plushie. I only paid $3 for him. So $60 a plushie. Let's just go ahead and make it $50 to make it even cheaper and add that to our price, Ryan. All right, in our last bag here, Karambit of Justice. Let's do this. We got this one. Oh, this is so adorable. There is a couple little pieces of like string coming off, but honestly, I feel like they don't really affect the structure of the plush much. Like I think we could cut these strings off. You can see on this paw, what do you call a dinosaur's foot? I don't teach you that in school. So he's got a little string here, but if you look at it, that could like, we can just kind of chop that off and it really doesn't damage the plushie at all. This here too. That's the only damage on it. And you got Littlefoot here from Land Before Times. This is a nice solid size plushie. You can put him up in a corner on a shelf and just have that nostalgia of Littlefoot. He's got the original Land Before Times. Oh, that is so just iconic. This iconic Land Before Times tag there. You could put a couple of those Julius Caesar, Julius Caesar, dang it, Julius Caesar hair piece right around him there, some of those tree stars, that would look adorable. He's even got his little spine here. All right, so he was $10. I did overpay for him probably. I mean, maybe I didn't, I don't know. He seems like he could be either really cheap or really pricey, but I love him. He's so adorable. He is a JCPenney exclusive, okay? That's how you know your grandma bought him for you, or like your mom bought him from you back in the day. But he can go for like $20 and sometimes he goes for like $40. We're just gonna go bare bottom of the market. We're gonna say 20 bucks for a Littlefoot. I think that's kind of low because how cool he is. But I did pay $10 for him, so there's not a lot of room there, but I still think it was an epic pickup and just for the fun of it. Next up here, we've got the Tommy. I have no clue where this Tommy is from. It says Starbean 2000. I wish that I had more information on this, and I feel like I should, but man, is this the most 90s outfit. I mean, now you see people walking around with this now. You know, this is the outfit, clothing of the day. You got the cuff freaking Dickies. You got the freaking platform green shoes, the sick freaking tee hoodie right there. The drip down, and Tommy Pickles here with the freaking hoodie that's a bit small for his bald freaking head. Oh wait, no, actually, no, it's not. There we go. Freaking Hood Tommy. Hooded Tommy. Damn, man, he goes freaking, look, he going hard in the freaking paint, man. He looks sick. $4 for this Tommy. That's like a given. Like I don't care at all that if it's worth it or not. This is for the collection. This is a new Nickelodeon item I don't have. Worth it all day long, every day long. We got this Scooby-Dooby-Doo here. $2 right here for Scooby-Doo. Another worth it, easy on screen. He's not an unbelievably, amazingly quality plush. I mean, he's not bad though, and he's for $2. That wasn't an amazingly over-the-top price either, so I think he's cute enough for to be worth $2. I got this for Karina. I don't even know. I don't even know if she even likes it though, or if she thinks it's cute. But it's the Hufflepuff Zigzagoon, Galarian Zigzagoon. What is this thing? I don't know. A mongoose. What is the freaking freaking mascot for Pufflepuff even supposed to be? I think it's a mongoose or a skunk. I think it's more of a mongoose. Tail says mongoose, but he's only $3 too. We'll check him out. The Patrick banana. Like I said, I have the Spongebob banana in the collection, but I do not have the Patrick banana. And now I can take 2 phone calls on my banana phones. So I got the Patrick one. I can say, no, this is not the Krusty Krab. This is Banana Patrick. This one is amazing. Karina found this one. Big shout out to her. This is just like with Tommy. He's like the little boy in the DreamWorks. He's like the little boy in the DreamWorks movies with the little fishing pole. Look at him. Gotta love that little setup there. Okay, but anyway, these two are easy worth it. We'll tell you the values. I'll pop up for them on screen, but I could care less. These are new for the collection. A win. Next up, we have this guy. He was like one of my favorite guys. My favorite as a kid was Larry. I mean, who didn't like Larry? He was like the freaking Steve Urkel of VeggieTales. You know, you watch for the whole family, but you were really staying for Urkel. You know, that was kind of the thing you were there for. You liked the other stuff in between, but you're like, man, when is Urkel gonna come? When is Larry gonna come back? But he was so cute too. I'll never forget him in the David and Goliath movie. And he had his own movie. Let's not forget, he had his own movie that I think literally got Big Idea, the studio, like bankrupt maybe. Jonah. He was Jonah. He was the main movie cover of Jonah. So this little Brussels broccoli thing. It's cute and edible. And then we have the classic piglet here. This one was another one to go with that Tigger. Again, I'm not sure of the value on this one, but I love bringing Winnie the Pooh stuff to our streams. I try to tradition, like I said, of bringing stuff every single stream. I try to at least. And he was only $2. I think he's well worth that. He's made by Gund, a really high quality plush too. A nice piece. And I think that's it for the bags here. I'm gonna round those up. You guys will have seen the prices on screen here, and we'll know whether it was worth it or not. All right, but that is it for this haul. I hate to say that was it, because I mean, man, like, what a freaking day, dude. I mean, like, are you joking me with these finds today? That was fantastic. Oh yeah, let me forget my big feet here. This was a freaking amazing day. This was like one of the best thrifting videos ever. So hit the like button if you guys haven't already. Would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed, have notifications on so you don't miss the next thrifting one, because it's like equally as mind-blowing, okay? So make sure you're subscribed. If you guys want to support the Patreon, that is the ultimate way to support this show more than anything else. It helps give me the freedom to make these videos for you and not for the algorithm. I can make more thrifting videos, I can make more adventurous content and do more stuff, not basing it off of what the YouTube algorithm will allow or promote, but what you guys want to see. So if you guys want to support the show, it's only $2 a month. It would be the cheapest item on this table for $2 a month. You can support this small channel and us to continue growing and putting out more videos for beautiful people just like you. And you can also go check out my Whatnot stream. That's another way you can support. You'll see many of the items here that I don't add to my collection will end up over on my Whatnot stream. So that way we can use those funds right back into making these videos possible. We directly use them as the budget for a lot of these thrift videos or any of the other hunting that I do and restocking our Whatnot streams. Links will be down below. Stay tuned here. We're going to add a couple items here to the collection, but before we go here, Scooby, Toga, 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 scan it. Okay, I thought no better place for the freaking cool guy Tommy than on top of the tire of the giant Reptar wagon. So he's chilling out, max, relaxing, all cool on a big freaking Reptar wheel. Patrick Banana will be going with the Spongebob Banana in our vault. I'm just so glad to have the duo together. I added Toga Scooby here next to Halloween and also Bat Scooby. All the different Scooby costumes are always fun. It gives you like a Halloween vibe. It's a little dark in here, guys. I have a new shelf here in the cartoon variety room. You can see I added Krusty here, some of my soda cans. I'll probably remove these as we get more items, but we got the Scooby sitting up here for right now. I wanted to put him here with the baby Looney Tunes, but he wasn't quite small enough, so put him over here instead. And that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and also check out the Patreon, whatnot. All that stuff is in the description. Like I said, I'll see you guys in this video right here. It's the most recent video on the channel. We put a bunch of work into it, and it was so much fun. So go take a look at it. I'll be over there. And as always, Rat Pack, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios and bloop.